Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. So as you all are seeing, the gloves are on my left hand, so we are going to be doing my right hand today. This is my dominant hand that we are going to be doing today, and it has been, I think, years since I have done my right hand, so this is going to be interesting. So I haven't pushed back my cuticles in months. I do it like every 6 months on this right hand, so it has been months since I've pushed back my cuticles. So that's what I'm doing right here, and I'm doing an in-depth nail prep because I haven't done an in-depth nail prep on this hand in years. I only push back the cuticles ever so often. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing, and I have a lot of dead cuticles that I need to cut off. I had to be very careful because using my left hand is very difficult sometimes. Sometimes the left hand does what it wants to do. I try my best to control it, but it has been a while since I've done this hand using my non-dominant hand, so it was very challenging to do so, but I got it done. And in today's video, we are doing a Valentine nail set using the Lazy Girl method. So now I'm just cutting off all of the dead cuticles, and you have to be very careful when doing this. I know I have a lot of dead cuticles since I haven't done an in-depth nail prep in years, so I know there were a lot of dead cuticles. However, if y'all are doing this ever so often, like every 2 to 3 months or something like that, you may not have a buildup of dead cuticles like I do right here, so you need to be careful. I was being very careful as well. Sometimes I can tell when the cuticles are dead or alive, sometimes I cannot, but for sure I knew I had a lot of them, so I was removing all of them right here and being very careful. Then I'm using my cuticle bit to go around the cuticle area just to lift up any of the dead skin from around the nail plate and to further push back the cuticles. And do you guys see how I am holding my e-file? This is the best I could do in order to gain some control of the e-file. When I tried to hold it the other way, the normal way, I was lacking control of the e-file because I am a right-hander, so this is kind of difficult for me. And what I usually do when I am doing my nails with my non-dominant hand, I make sure to move my dominant hand more than usual. So if I feel like I don't have any control of my left hand, I would move the non-dominant hand to do what the left hand really needs to be doing. So like when I was using the cuticle bit around the cuticle area for some of the nails, I would move my dominant hand so that the cuticle bit could go around it instead of moving my non-dominant hand. So it just depends. Now I'm using my sanding band to go over all of the nails just to remove the shine from the nails. So I'm going to be using this nail dehydrator and primer from Modelones. I'm going to be testing it out. I wanted to see how long my nails would last if I applied these items. So in this kit we get a bottle of nail dehydrator and primer, and also the instructions on how to use it. and tips and tricks and questions and answers and stuff like that, useful tips in order to use this nail dehydrator and primer. And if y'all are interested in this, I will leave my Amazon link in the description below. I'm also going to be using these nail tips from Amazon. It is the full covered medium length square nail tips, so I'm just finding my sizes. So I'm using the Modelones nail dehydrator and primer just to test it out to see if it would allow me to get 2 to 3 weeks use of these nails. So I will be doing another video showing you guys if it lasts 2 to 3 weeks or not, and certain things I might just inform you guys about. So after picking out my nail sizes, I'm going to be encapsulating some glitters. I'm going to be using some heart-shaped glitters, and I'm going to be using the blue glitters. So I'm just going to be placing some on my nail desk and separating them because there are some large ones and some small ones in this container. So I just wanted the small ones for this nail set. So I'm just going to be separating them. So these nails are already pre-etched, but I still wasn't sure if I wanted to buff the inside of the nail tip still, so I decided to do it, and then I would encapsulate some of the heart-shaped glitters. However, when I was complete with the index nail, I noticed that the glitters were very cloudy. The whole nail was cloudy after I finished this nail, so I did redo the index nail. And I did the same thing for the thumbnail. However, the thumbnail was not cloudy. The pinky nail, however, I did not buff the inside of that nail tip, and that nail tip was okay. So I don't really understand why the index nail was cloudy, since I did the same thing. I buffed the inside of the nail tip on the thumbnail and that nail didn't come out cloudy. So I'm not really sure what happened there, but I just thought I would let you guys know. So yeah, I'm just encapsulating the glitters right here. I just placed a small bead of gel base coat, then I pick up one of the glitters, apply it to the gel base coat, apply pressure and flash cure that for 5 to 10 seconds, and I'm going to be doing that and creating an ombre nail, so a glitter ombre nail on the index nail. And also, since the index nail became cloudy when I buffed the inside of the nail tip, I don't think I would recommend doing that, especially on nails that you are encapsulating glitters into. Maybe if you would do it on solid nails like polygel that you just place inside of a nail, a solid polygel, maybe it would have been better. But for the fact that I am using glitters and it made the glitter nail very cloudy, I wouldn't suggest doing that. Now I'm going to be applying gel base coat to seal in the glitters, and then I would cure that for 30 seconds. So on the thumbnail I did the same thing. I buffed the inside of the nail tip. However, I didn't experience the same issue like I did on the index nail because this thumbnail was not cloudy afterwards. So I do not know why. It probably all depends on something. I really do not know, but the thumbnail was not cloudy when I was finished. So this is how the index nail looks, and as I said before, it looks really cloudy. I didn't like that, so I decided to apply some more gel base coat in the inside because I was thinking that the cloudiness was at the inside of the nail, but it still looked very cloudy. I really didn't like how that was looking. Even some of the glitters were looking really cloudy, so I did redo that nail, and I also encapsulated some glitters in the pinky nail as well off camera. Now I'm going to be using this reflective polygel called Ibiza from Macart, and I'm going to be using that to do an ombre nail on all of the glitter nails. So I just placed a small bead and I just faded it into the nail to create an ombre. So this is the background of my heart-shaped glitters. And yeah, I'm going to be doing that on all of the nails. I'm only going to be doing the ombre section. I'm not doing the whole nail just yet. So I just place a small bead where the ombre is supposed to be, and I evenly distribute that at a certain area, and then I faded it into the nail and I faded it into the cuticle area, well, the nail bed area of this nail. This section of the polygel doesn't need too much polygel right now. It's just to fade the polygel. That's all I'm doing right here. So I'm just placing very small beads, and I cured that for 30 seconds. So first I am going to be using the nail dehydrator. So I just placed a layer of the nail dehydrator on each of my nails. If you've reached this far in the video, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And I wait for it to dry. Next I'm going in with the nail primer. And the order in which you apply the nail dehydrator and primer matters, so make sure and apply it like this. You need to apply the dehydrator first and then the primer. Now I'm going to be applying gel base coat to all of the nails and curing for 30 seconds. By the way, I do not have on any peel off base coat. These nails are going to be lasting me 2 to 3 weeks, hopefully, with the help of the dehydrator and primer. So I cured this for 30 seconds. Now I'm going to be applying the nails. So I just placed a small bead of the reflective polygel at the nail bed area, and I'm just evenly distributing that at the nail bed area. Then when I'm satisfied with how it looks, I would place it on my pinky nail. Apply pressure. Then I would clean around the cuticle area and the underside of the nail, and then I would cure for 30 seconds. Doing this was really difficult because I'm using my left hand to do this, and it was just feeling so awkward. Oh my goodness, but I got through it and it looks really normal. Looking back right now, it looks like I am a left-hander because I don't see any awkwardness in my movement. But I was feeling so awkward when I was doing these nails. So I'm going to be doing the same thing on the index nails. So it has been a while since I've done any nail set without using peel off base coat. So I thought this would have been a good time to do a nail set and see how long it lasts on my nails. So that's why I'm doing it, and I'm doing the lazy girl method because a lot of y'all like the lazy girl method and want to know exactly how long these nails last. I usually say between 2 to 3 weeks because I have done lazy girl method nails probably like 3-4 years ago and left it on for that amount of time. However, it has been a while and I've never recorded myself doing a nail set and showing you guys how long it really lasts. So by me telling you this and by y'all actually seeing it for yourselves is two different things. So that's why I decided to do it. And also, that's not the only reason. Someone, a viewer, also told me about that as well, showing you guys how long it lasts. Maybe that is what pushed me to actually do it. I was thinking about doing it before, but by her saying that, it kind of made me think maybe I should do it soon. So yeah, she was the one that basically pushed me into doing it, because I would have taken my time in doing this video. But as she said it, I was like, okay, maybe I could do it. So yeah, y'all will see how long this nail set lasts. As I said before, I will be doing a follow-up video on this. Now I'm going to be using this nude polygel, also from Macart. It's called A Siesta, and I'm using that on the middle nail and the ring nail. Now I am just cleaning around the cuticle area and the underside of this nail. So this nail was really messy to do. It was really sticky. It had a lot of polygel, but yeah. And I cured that for 30 seconds. Now moving on to the middle nail, I am going to be doing the same thing. And I cannot say that I was using my non-dominant hand all the time, because as you all are seeing there, when I am applying the polygel to the nail tip, I am using my dominant hand to do these things. And when I'm patting the polygel, I'm using my dominant hand. So I'm still using my dominant hand to do some things, but in general, I am using my non-dominant hand. Then I cured for 30 seconds. So now I'm going to be using some rubbing alcohol to remove the tackiness from the nails. And then I filed the nails. I'm going to be showing you guys how I filed my nails. So I'm going to be using my Modelones rhinestone glue and my Modelones gel top coat. So I just placed some rhinestone glue on the middle nail, and before curing that, I'm going to be placing a layer of gel top coat. Then I'm going to be applying some rhinestones to this nail, and then I would cure that for 30 seconds. The rhinestone application was challenging. I had to move really slow in order to achieve this rhinestone placement. This part of the video is sped up, so that's why it's looking really fast, but I was moving so slow. So I cured that for 30 seconds. Now on to the ring nail. I am going to be doing another rhinestone placement. So I placed a layer of rhinestone glue and then a layer of gel top coat. Then I would be applying the rhinestones to the ring nail. Then I cured that for 30 seconds. And this is how it looks. Now I'm going to be top coating the index nail, pinky nail and thumbnail and curing for 30 seconds. And I did apply some silver caviar beads to the middle nail off camera. Next, I top coat the underside of all of the nails and cured for 30 seconds. And this is how the nails are looking. And right here I was just trying to get comfortable with this hand because it was so difficult to pose this hand. Getting a nail feel with this hand was so challenging. So if it looks awkward, you all know why. So yeah, I'm just applying my cuticle oil to rehydrate my skin and nails. So guys, this is the finished look. Let me know what you guys think about this nail set in the comments below. I think it's really gorgeous. It's a subtle Valentine nail set and I love how it looks. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. I couldn't go any longer with this hand because I really cannot function when I have long nails on my dominant hand. So this is the longest I would go. So let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.